Hey guys, it's Master J from Martial Art World. We've got another drills and skills video for you today using the nunchucks on this one. I know a lot of you are enjoying the beginner online course. This one is going to be more of an advanced technique, so a taste of things to come, so not included within the beginner course. But again, everyone can have a go. So I'll show you how the movement looks first. It's a corkscrew windmill, that's the name of the technique, and then we can break it down step by step. So to start with, I take my windmill to the front, I then go to the rear, I invert over the top, and then bring it back to the front. We can start to get a little bit more confident, decrease the amount of windmills and start to flow the corkscrew a little bit smoother. So it should look like this. And through. All right, so that's what the move looks like. It is a little bit more complex, so take your time to break it down. I'll try and show you from multiple angles. The drills and skills are traditionally a little bit shorter. On the beginner course, intermediate, and eventually the advanced course, things will be broken down in a much greater detail, step by step, but this should be enough to get you through the movements and give you the basic foundation for today. So first things first, we just take your right leg back, basic overhand grip, nice and high, and we're rotating around with our windmill. Now this is a windmill to the front of the body, but the key thing to remember here is that the nunchuck is rotating towards my right. Try not to pay too much attention whether it's clockwise, anti-clockwise, because that sometimes changes in the drill, but what doesn't change is the direction that it moves in. So we make sure the nunchuck keeps going to its right. From there, it's important we now go to the next stage, which is behind the body. This is where I need to take the nunchuck and go behind, so now the chuck end is facing this way towards the front. And I keep going towards the right with the nunchuck. I'm not going to my left behind. Again, if I show you from this angle, we start towards the right in front. Then from here, if you know the basic figure of 8 from the beginner course, it's a similar kind of setup in the movement pattern. I go down and around. So that way, I'm going straight into my windmill, which is to the rear of the body. Again, from the front, I go down and around, and you can see with that movement pattern here, I simply turn the nunchuck into that position and I point the end of the chuck towards the front. Okay, so stage 1, and then with me, we go to the rear, stage 2. From this position, we now need to turn our palm, it's currently facing up to the ceiling. We still want it up to the ceiling, but we want to turn our hand over to face up to the ceiling this time, to invert the chuck. So from here, if I show you slowly, I'm going around, turn. And that way I still keep the nunchuck going towards the right-hand side. Now you can see from here, all I do is tilt this over to here. In this angle, when I'm going in this position, I tilt over to here. All right? And that way you've got that inverted windmill going behind you. Okay, so let's tie that together from here. Stage 1, stage 2. Turn it over, stage 3. And then stage 4 is simply to get it back to our start position. So from here, when you're in this position, all we're going to do is bring this across the body, and as you do that, it goes straight back into that standard windmill towards your right-hand side. So if you practice that here, windmill behind the body, and then bring it back to the front. Again, if I show you from a side-on angle, from here, inverted windmill to the side of the body, and then we bring it back to the front. Then it's all about combining those kind of 4 stages. So you can try this again with me. We go from the front, stage 1. Then we go behind, stage 2. Invert over, stage 3. And then stage 4 is to reset back to the front. All right, guys. So this is your corkscrew windmill. Like I said, this is a little bit of a shorter lesson for our drills and skills. Feel free to pause it, really kind of replay back through the detail. And like I say, on the courses, we do break it down in a lot more depth, so you can really see each and every angle and each and every stage, and it's a much longer lesson. But for now, like I said, you've got everything you need there to master the corkscrew windmill, but you may need to just pause it in the places that you see fit to replay through. All right, it's been my pleasure today. Enjoy the lesson, and again, give us your feedback in the comment section below. From there, attention, and bow.